We got DJ the King and C-Dot. And they're the honkies of honky talk. Hey-ah-oh! Call your mom and them, it's time for honky talk news. Y'all. They tell us about what we got stuck up our butts, people touching animals inappropriately. Indeed, of course, the Florida man keeps us on our toes, so call your mom and them, it's time for honky talk news, y'all.
Another week is on us. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Week 31. That's crazy.
31. I know after last week, I had my doubts.
You didn't think we were going to make it?
I mean, Kang was on one last week.
Yeah. I made a couple insensitive comments.
I had texts regarding Amy all week long, which like I don't want to relive that. And it was like a week of Amy memories. It was disturbing as hell.
Did they ask the question though?
No. You asked that question. You asked
no
that
one was wondering that. Nope.
Yeah, no one wants to know any of that. You're a real sicko.
You're welcome.
All right. So I got something new today.
Oh, great.
Went out and actually invested in the show.
Oh, geez. How much was the investment?
I think it was $9.99.
Oh, big baller. Here we go.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm excited. What can we get for $9.99?
So this is a game called Change My Mind.
Oh, I like it.
Change My mind.
I like it. So is this going to be like a thing that you ask every week? Like, how does change
I
your
don't know.
mind work?
It depends if there's nothing to talk about except you threw something to start here at the last minute.
There's plenty of dongs and Duke to talk about.
There is, but we'll give this a shot, see how it goes, and we'll go from there.
Love it.
So I need you guys to rank. Do you have paper and a pen?
I got both. Yeah. You're lucky. Normally,
It's 2026. No one has papers and a pen, but I got a cell phone. So
I got paper and a pen. So there it is.
All right. So you both are going to rank these things 1 to 5. 1 being the dumbest, 5 being the least dumb.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And the title is Dumb Ways to Die.
Oh.
Okay.
The first one, getting crushed while trying to steal from a vending machine.
I don't think you're going to die from that. You're just going to lose an arm.
Okay.
Okay. You're not supposed to question whether you die or not. It's not.
Thought this through, didn't think through.
Yeah, we're 5 seconds in. Give it a chance. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is the person fat or skinny?
Okay.
Don't make us put you on mute during the daggone game.
Yeah, it was close, DJ. I ain't gonna lie.
One is dumb as shit, and 5 is, hey, I could see it happening.
Yes. Second, taking helmet off in space.
Oh.
Third, teaching self how to fly. Fourth, jumping.
You're really flying through this. I got to think these things through.
I can go through it again.
What?
Can you put him on mute? Seriously?
What was after taking the helmet off on space? Because I'm trying to write this as you're saying it.
Teaching self how to fly.
That was a necessary comment. We're trying to keep up here.
He took himself off of mute.
Jumping on a mine to see if it's live. Or chasing
I'm learning. Keep going.
The hell up. Seriously. Chasing social clout is the 5th one. All right. Shut up, and I'll go through these again. Crushed while trying to steal from a vending machine, which, by the way, has happened. Taking a helmet off in space. Teaching self how to fly. jumping on a mine to see if it's still alive, or chasing social clout. Rank 1 through 5. Go.
Okay. All right. So my.
Wait.
All right. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good, Kang?
Yeah.
Okay. C dot. Give us your 1 through 5.
Okay. So the first one, I gave it a 3. Whatever the first one was.
Crushed while trying to steal from a vending machine.
Yeah. Meh. Mediocre. Maybe you're hungry. Maybe you really need a Coke. I don't know.
All right.
What did Kane have on that one?
No, you go through all yours and then he goes through all his.
Yeah.
Next.
All right. What's the next one?
Good.
Taking helmet off in space.
Yeah, that one. I think that's like a 4. Like
That's the dumbest?
Least
No,
dumbest.
least dumb. Least dumb.
You think it's least dumb?
It's a 4 out of 5. If I'm in space, there's a high likelihood I might
Good
end
Lord.
up getting in a
Good
situation where I take my helmet off.
That could be the dumbest thing I've heard this week.
Yeah.
Like,
What if I
of
fart?
all
What
these,
if I
it
fart?
could be. You could die. You could not. That's the given. Like, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
Dude,
but that's the
okay.
most likely. That's the
Okay.
most likely. What if I have an accident in space?
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Teaching yourself how to fly. What did you rank that?
I mean, I was thinking I gave it a 2. But I'm
Yeah. JFK Jr.
that's pretty
Mhm.
That's pretty dumb. Although
Mhm.
like as a kid, I'd jump off of trees and stuff like that, but not thinking I was gonna fly, but just seeing how high I could jump.
Okay,
Okay.
I was thinking like actually teach yourself how to be a pilot.
Right.
Oh, I thought you meant like flap your wings and jump off
Okay.
something high.
See, this is already it's getting conversational.
Yeah.
Jumping on mine to see if it's live.
Yeah, I don't ever want to jump on a mine, so that's dumb as hell. There's better
Okay.
ways to see if it's
Is that
alive.
one?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, and then chasing social clout. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I don't give a crap about social clout.
But it's probably the easiest.
So
Okay,
that's a
okay.
1. I don't give a shit.
To
Yeah.
which ones of these did you disagree with?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I took taking helmet off on space was 2. Teaching myself how to fly was 4. The rest of them I had the same.
You know,
Jumping on the mine is 1. Chasing social cloud is 5, and then getting crushed by a vending machine 3.
all
So
I
you guys agreed on one.
all I thought about in regards to taking your helmet off in space isn't there some movie out there where like they're in space and they had to survive and they only had one way of like oxygen, so they hooked each other up to the same oxygen supply, and if the other person farted while you're hooked up to that oxygen supply, there is a high likelihood that I may forget what's going on and take my helmet off.
Then you die.
Well, I'm just saying that is the likeliest scenario in my mind. If
I mean,
that were to
isn't
happen,
it?
I'd be really itching to take the helmet off.
Well, isn't it if you take the helmet off in space, it like crushes your skull?
I think it's
Right.
opposite. I think it explodes because there's a lack of
Yeah,
crabs, like
explodes or something.
force, right?
Yeah, you're definitely dying for sure on that.
Well, think if you guys were hooked up to me in space and I had a Chad moment and had a number 2.
I put taking the helmet off in space as 2, just because it's more common sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't do it, but it'd be a really dumb way
Like
to
you're
die.
sitting there floating, looking at Earth and think,
Yeah.
oh, this
Man,
smells
you know
bad.
what would be great? Man, I got a freaking smudge on the outside of this. Let me take it off and spit shine this helmet.
That might be a
So that-
scenario I would do that too. I'm a little obsessive.
Okay, well let's go to the next one. See, that was a
Yeah.
test one. The
Yeah.
next one is a little more down C Dot's alley.
Oh, okay.
And the question is, which is the worst place to have explosive diarrhea?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Rank
Okay, so
them
we're ranking these. So number 1 is
Okay,
I can see it. Number 5 is ain't happening there.
no, it's the worst place. So number 5 is the least worst place. Number one is the absolute worst place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A, Burning Man.
Oh, I'm having diarrhea there for sure.
B, handcuffed in a cop car.
I've almost done that.
C, roller coaster.
Yeah, almost done that.
D, Times Square, New Year's Eve.
F New York.
E, a stall with no door.
Oh, I've absolutely done that.
Okay, it's not have you done it, it's rank them. I'll do them again. A, Burning Man. B, handcuffed in a cop car. C, on a roller coaster. D, Times Square, New Year's Eve. E, a stall with no door.
Okay. Easy.
All right. What do you got, C Dot?
I gave quite literally all of them except for Times Square on New Year's Eve a 1 because they're all very likely that I would have issue there. Although, and they're not that dumb in my mind. Dude, Burning Man, if you're out there in the desert and you're not eating properly, ain't no restrooms, that doesn't seem all that implausible. Like, that's not that dumb.
You were the ignorant kid that didn't understand dodgeball.
Yeah, all of them are 1. They're all not. I've been in way worse situations than all of them.
It is ranking. It is not which one have you personally done.
No, they're all not that bad. They're not that bad. Okay? I've crapped my pants in all scenarios.
You must
It's always crapping your pants.
Good Lord.
I just don't want to be in New York on Times Square. That seems it's
No,
not so
all right. All right. So did you find Amy in the hot tub or did Amy find you in the hot tub?
Look, they're not all that implausible.
Good Lord.
They're not terrible.
It's not
I'm just saying you took a bus. You had to take a bus to work.
You're running the two together. It is what is the worst place to have explosive diarrhea?
Yeah,
not what have I personally, or are they that bad, or messing it up with dumb places to have diarrhea.
They're all one except for New York.
You know, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
They're all ones except New York. That's how I ranked them. That's how I ranked them.
What do you got?
Well, I got Burning Man number 3 because I really don't think anybody would really notice it there. I mean, you know, they'll probably pass out in it.
Right.
I think that Burning Man is sort of on kin to what is the gathering of the juggalos or whatever, you know? You just walk around falling out of their pants.
Yeah, probably. Then I got handcuff cop car. I got that as number 1 because obviously you don't want to go to jail with dookie drawers. You want that to happen while you're in prison. You want that to happen while you're in prison.
You're itching. You're itching.
Yeah.
But it could be good. It could be good because that's sort of like a way of asserting your dominance. If you have to go to jail or prison, you want a dookie butt because ain't no one gonna use you as their pretty little lady when you get there.
Well, that's late. That comes later. That comes later.
Well, if you show up with dookie drawers, you're less appealing.
Ain't nobody taking advantage of you at county, dude.
Damn
if you're
right.
in a holding cell, come on.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I think
pretty.
they might.
I'm pretty.
That's what we keep being told. You got a face for radio. I got roller coaster number 2 as being the worst because you're kind of stuck there. But I do think it'd be funny if it was liquid diarrhea and goes all over the people behind you.
Yep,
what about if you're in a loop? Like I think I saw that on Family Guy, where he puked at the top and caught it at the bottom.
Yeah,
that would suck too.
Yeah.
Times Square, I have a 4 because I really don't think anybody would notice there either, and I don't think correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't supply porta potties or nothing there.
It already smells like pee.
You're right. So I'm thinking nobody cares there either, like Burning Man. And then I'm a no stall in the door is the least dumb.
Yeah, I call that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you. So here's what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not around anybody I know,
Uh-huh.
I don't really care. I'm never seeing these
Mhm.
people again.
Exactly.
If that's a stall with no door at your work
Mm-hmm.
and your coworkers are walking in on you,
My coworkers are well aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
They
know-
call that Tuesday as well.
Yeah. Well, there's Tuesday
Don't you work
CDOT.
from home? You work
I
from
do,
home.
but I got to go out in the field a lot.
Well, you
Jade
know,
is your-
J Dot.
Jay, your coworker.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
walks in on that a lot.
She calls that 8 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 7 p.m.
Yeah,
Good
pretty
Lord.
much. That's terrible.
All right. Well,
I feel
maybe we'll
bad. for
try
her.
it again next week and see if
But,
CDOT can catch up with the rest.
Right.
Let's keep moving. So we
Yeah.
have a story, right?
We do. We got an update from one of our listeners.
Well,
And-
I had a conversation
Oh,
this
okay.
week.
Yeah. Yeah.
at so as you know, I'm a union rep. So I had to have an unpleasant conversation with a gentleman today about a supervisor following him into the restroom.
Like to help them out or to
Well, that's
get
what
a
I was
peek or
wondering.
what?
That's what I was wondering. I mean, I never did get to the bottom of it. Apparently, the supervisor has followed people into the restroom before and was told not to. And that's about as far as I can go into that story. But it was definitely an unpleasant conversation I had to have. And I felt like an adult asking somebody with a doll, "Did he touch you here?" That makes sense. So that was fun. So, okay, on to the story.
Jeez. Don't follow people into restrooms.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's not a good idea.
So we had a listener just text me and he owns like quite a few rentals in like Colorado and Texas and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
we sometimes discuss our tenants that we have living in our rentals. I own a rental as well.
Mhm.
And tenants are really something, like
Yeah.
it's hard when you're in a situation where you've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in a house or a condo or something, and it's a investment, right?
Mhm.
And you have a certain expectation of how you take care of it, and you expect your tenants to do their due diligence and take care of it, right? But it doesn't always work out that way.
Correct.
So he sent me an email and he said, "Hey, you wouldn't believe the excuse that these tenants have for breaking their lease. And not only breaking their lease, but also wanting their deposit back and not being willing to pay the rest of their lease."
Oh,
So essentially, long story short,
mhm.
So this is in a mountain town, which is like a vacation type of mountain town, and it's a condo, and I've been there, and it's super nice.
Mhm.
And they're writing him an email saying, "Hey, we're having some very unhinged and terrifying experiences after moving here, and we wanted to communicate with you what these unhinged experiences are. And long story short, we need to break our lease and we want our deposit back. We're not paying you any more months."
Mm.
And they bring up, they list them off like 1 through 14 reasons, right?
Oh,
So one of them, number one is, "Hey, there were a couple things that needed repairs and we sent you a list and he repaired them literally promptly, right?
Right.
But they said we weren't given notice that these needed repair. Well, knowing this guy and the fact that he repaired them promptly means that he wasn't aware of them either, right? You're not aware of every single thing in a rental home.
Correct.
Number two is they were upset that a deck had to be replaced, and they thought it was like the back deck and not the deck between the two balconies. But they didn't say why that bothered them, and he replaced it. And it didn't it's not like they had to come in the house or anything like that. But number three, and this is where it kind of got interesting, is they said the energy early on from week one of the move-in of the home felt very heavy and negative. Like someone was in the same room we were in, either individually or together. Now, number four is their dog Daisy.
Spirits in the house.
Yeah. The number four is that their dog Daisy has been barking and hair standing up on end along her spine, but mainly between the second and third floor stairs. And she doesn't leave my sight, which is unlike the dog. So then she said, the person says, and then one time when I'm in the second bedroom, from the corner of my eye, I see something, and it's a quick movement in the hallway.
So basically, they're saying there's specters and whatnot running about. But they got a dog. They got a dog. All they got to do is smoke a J, and then next, and they're Scooby. They're basically Scooby Doo at this point.
Well, J Dot, I told this to my wife, J Dot, and J Dot goes, look, if they're being all weird about spirits or something, just tell them that you'll go have someone come up there and burn some sage in the house, which will get rid of the spirits, I guess. And I guess maybe smoking a J might do the same thing. Joints are kind of, the marijuana is kind of like sage, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
So the five, here's where it's awesome.
They're both
the
herbs.
week after we moved in, I lost 3 work contracts without any notification, which has affected 60% of my financial bottom line.
Oh wow.
And then number 6 is, since moving in, my husband and I experienced terrible negative emotional upsets, which have led to arguing terribly, which is not part of our normal relational experiences. We have felt more depressed than ever. We have no energy. We are always exhausted, and we are experiencing brain fog, which is not normal. Then she goes on about hearing footsteps someplace, and they thought it was workers, and then it wasn't. And then they looked outside, and that there were odd, quote unquote, odd looking footprints.
Maybe. Sasquatch.
Maybe. Although
it
says maybe an animal or a bird, which is kind of not like Sasquatch.
No, but these people went straight to Sasquatch.
You think that's what? That's a good.
Yeah. They're basically saying that this place is haunted, and then there's Sasquatch or aliens running around outside. We can't do it no more. So opposed to if it's happening there, when they move 2 miles down the street, it's going to happen there too.
It's so this is in the mountains, and it's not really
definitely poltergeist.
Yeah. Will, our favorite commenter, Will, is thinking it's poltergeist.
Yeah, it's definitely poltergeist for sure.
Yeah, and then apparently the husband lost his job, and it's the fault of the condo. And they placed clothes somewhere, and then those clothes were somewhere else, they think. But long story short, and they wait till like line item like
definitely
13 or 14 or something like that to say, hey, like bottom line, we don't have the money.
I mean, so let's go through all these fictitious things real quick.
Bottom line, we don't have the money, but because we're claiming ghosts and stuff like that, we think that maybe the state of Colorado, being the whacked out state that we are, is gonna smile upon them and say, hey, that's a valid reason. Just break your lease without any type of repercussions. Go ahead and get your security deposit back, and then just fist the owner right in the butthole.
Yeah. He said, we want out of our rental because there's a no no poltergeist clause in the contract, is what Will said. That's
Yeah.
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the pain, man. I had a rental for years too. I rented. All right, so we were having a tough time renting our house, but we ended up finding a guy, a Hispanic dude that didn't speak English, that owned a roofing company, and he had a guy come in to translate for him.
I'm
And
guessing
he
this
paid-
was pre-ice.
Yeah, way pretty nice. So he paid everything in cash.
Hell
So
yeah.
he didn't have credit. So he wanted to buy the house, but he couldn't. He had to establish some credit somehow.
Yeah.
So we did a rent to own agreement with him, right, for a year. Or no, we gave him 2 years. We signed a 2-year lease with him so that he could build his credit up to buy the house, right? And then the end of the 2 years, we show up and it's somebody different living in the house.
Well,
And we're like,
not gonna say.
so we're like, hey, where'd Hector go? And they said Hector sold us the house for $2,500.
No, for less than a Honda Civic from 1987.
I said, so Hector sold you this house for $2,500. They said, yes, we bought this house cash money, $2,500, right? They spoke perfect English
Hey,
then.
I'll buy it too.
And then
for
I said, Hector did not own this house to sell it to you for $2,500. He was doing a rent to own lease. So basically, he sold you the rest of his lease. So here's the deal. We don't mind that he did that necessarily, as long as the payments was being made. But here's the deal. You're either going to have to buy the house or you're going to have to get into a lease. And this is how much it's going to cost you every month. So we'll give you 30 days to decide. At the end of the 30 days, if we don't hear back from you, we're going to evict you. So then all of a sudden they don't speak English no more. They just quit speaking English.
Nice.
Because they were also Hispanic. So I had to go out and buy or hire a real estate agent that spoke Spanish to go out and explain to these people what was going on. And then all of a sudden they don't speak Spanish no more either. So
Maybe they had vocal cord surgery. You don't know.
Yeah, that could be. It could be. So anyhow, we ended up having to send the police out there. And once the police went out there, all of a sudden the lease got signed. And they wanted to do a 3-year lease. So we did a 3-year lease with them. And at the end of the 3 years, we ended up selling it. But then they cried and wanted to say that they were not going to give us our house back, in which we threatened to send immigration over there because they were here on green cards and couldn't afford to get arrested or anything like that. So that did the trick, man.
You're lucky that you live in Ohio, because in Colorado you can't do any of that kind of crap.
Oh yeah. No, well, I don't know if we could or not, but we threatened it and it worked. So that's what mattered to us. You know what I mean?
So
the bottom line is you two are slumlords, basically.
Was.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pay up. But so I looked into what this tenant does of his, and she's some sort of I'll tell you here. She's a
serial specter seer that gets out of all of her leases this way.
somatic movement therapist, and I don't know what the heck that means, but
sounds like happy endings.
On I don't know. On the webpage, it says traumatic symptoms are not caused by the event itself. Symptoms arise when, quote, residual incomplete energy from the experience isn't discharged from the body. Maybe she's not discharging enough experiences. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you discharge experience. It sounds sexual.
It does. Very.
but this energy remains stuck in the nervous system where it can wreak havoc on all your body's layers. And guess what, you guys? Wild animals can instinctively, quote unquote, shake off this excess energy, which I guess we can't do.
No.
I bet she'd be able to shake it off if she had a pocket full of cash to pay her rent. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Good times.
I just kind of want to go up there and hit that bitch with the.
Oh, jeez. Here you go.
Sorry. There it is.
Go.
Hit her with a dog whistle and see if she can shake that off.
Oh, for the love. You got it.
I did hit the beep and it didn't beep.
It didn't do it in the right time. It didn't. The timing was not very good.
No, I hit the beep. I hit the beep button. It just did not beep.
The headaches in regards to tenants are really something.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, having real estate, it sucks. Man.
Yeah, it's not fun for sure.
You invest a lot into it. Don't laugh.
High class problems here, gentlemen.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
All right.
First world problems with third world tenants.
There you go.
Yep. Correct.
All right. Let's get into the stories. I don't know what order these are in, because if you're not going to read them, I'm not going to pay attention when I click on them.
Okay.
So we'll start with naked woman arrested for hitting her husband with sex toy after argument about who he follows on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
Woman's sex toy means that this is in fact a what, King?
Fake dong song? Here comes the beat drop.
All right.
I don't recall Destiny's Child ever singing that song.
You never went to a Diddy party, did you?
I guess not.
Says police in Fort Pierce, Florida were called out to a home last weekend in reference to a disturbance in progress involving
Yeah, it
a
was.
52-year-old man
Uh-oh.
and his 50-year-old wife.
42-year-old man?
No, 50.
Oh, okay.
The disturbance in progress, according to the Smoking Gun, started as an argument between the two. The
Yep.
situation took a turn when the man threatened to call the police.
Yeah, you did.
That's when the woman allegedly
She pulled out the Shrek. Yeah.
pulled out a dildo and started hitting her husband with it.
You think it was the fist-shaped dildo and she was using it as a bat?
The big arm.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I'm gonna guess this one was a Dr. Seuss one.
Oh, I have never. This is not my area of expertise, but that sounds weird.
After a peaceful day on Saturday where his wife was, quote, was well behaved.
Oh,
Yes, Yeah.
If I ever said that, I bet I'd get smacked with things too.
Yeah.
According to the man, she started drinking on Sunday. An
Hell
argument
yes.
over who he follows on Instagram started. She was getting in his face during the argument. When he said he was going to call the police, she reached for the sex toy.
Yes, she did.
When cops arrived on the scene, the man told them his wife was inside naked and that she would flash the officers. He also explained that his wife had a history of abusive behavior.
Whoa.
Says using a sex toy as a weapon will still earn you a trip to jail. Prior to the incident, she had spent 4 months living in Puerto Rico She was
that
only
explains
in town,
That's why.
was only in town to gather winter clothes before relocating to Connecticut, where the two got married in 2003 to start her life over.
Oh,
All right,
So-
thoughts?
Puerto Rican girls can get real feisty.
well, it sounds like they were getting a divorce. Is that what
Well-
it sounds like to you?
Yep.
Why is she naked?
Well, I mean, one last go around, I guess.
One more time around the horn. Let's go, fellas.
Let's go.
He's got the magic stick.
Something.
Is this
She
this
had the
all you
magic
guys have to say about? I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to look. He must have drastically different people that he follows on Instagram than I do, because my Instagram feed is effed, and it ain't hot chicks on it. It's videos of dudes throwing up, videos of dudes farting in weird places.
uh,
Like it ain't anything scantily clad women. It's
Ooh.
dookie stories and barfing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that.
The crowd does not like that.
There is quite literally nothing funnier to me than watching someone throw up from eating something gross. That makes me laugh so hard every time without fail. Like tears come down my eyes, laugh. Funniest thing ever. So my Instagram feed is full of that. Ain't no dildos being thrown at me for watching barf videos.
I believe, didn't you say there was an incident where you lived with somebody and they put them on your forehead?
Oh, I know. No, that was
Unicorn.
that was. They did not put it on my forehead. I put one on my roommates. I put something that rhymes with Bildo Daggins.
Oh yeah.
We had one of those in the house as a gag gift, and one of my roommates was sleeping, and when he was sleeping, I smacked him on the head with it. It was the best thing ever.
I'm feeling a Schwarzkopf comment here.
That's what happens when you fall asleep. And your roommate's with me, and we have a party going on. How long ago? It's with the Bildo Daggins.
Any minute now. Okay. Any other thoughts before we move on?
Not really, man. Just she's Puerto Rican. She's hot blooded. They were getting a divorce, so she was looking for a reason to smack him with the magic stick.
I think it makes sense why she was getting naked in front of the cops, though. I think that was like in an effort to like make the ex-husband jealous.
Oh, it could be.
Like you can't have this, but here's the deal. I'm going to use this black fist in front of the police officers, and that'll really get you riled up.
So you think she was just going to town right in front of the cops?
I think that was the effort, and then maybe she took it out and smacked him with it. I don't know how it works, but it sounds awesome.
That's a visual.
Last week I said that I would not do this without drinking.
Are you drinking?
I forgot.
Oh, now you remembered.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next story, which oddly enough is about more sex toys.
Oh, jeez.
Does this get the song too?
Oh, geez. You're the one that picked the story out.
They're picked so far in advance. It's just I just go by whatever my algorithm brings up. So my algorithm must have been extra saucy whatever day I found these.
Okay. Well, here we go.
That can't keep his mind off the dick. Might be Rodney PSD or the same sex hookup jam. But dick stories all the time. Wow, wow, wow.
We need to acknowledge the brilliance of the lyrics in that song. In case you don't know what he's saying, because it took me I don't think I realized until a few weeks ago, but he says CDOT can't keep his mind off the dick. It might be Rodney PTSD or the same sex hookup Jim, but dick stories all the time. That is the best chorus ever.
It is pretty good.
That's an amazing song.
Yep. Written by the king.
Rodney PTSD.
Okay. The story,
The
pain in the butt.
Jeez.
Canadian sex shop gets letter from U.S. War Department after adult toy
Mm.
ends up at Bahrain base.
Mm.
Canadian sex shop found itself in the crosshairs of the U.S. Department of War after a couple of its X-rated items ended up in Bahrain,
Oh, wow.
a Muslim Persian Gulf nation where pleasure toys are illegal.
Yeah.
Two signed letters from the Department of Defense on behalf of the Kingdom of Bahrain, mad that their soldiers ordered spicy toys from my business. Toronto's Grace Bennett, owner of online sex shop Bonjibon, said on Instagram.
Yeah.
Bennett said she didn't know the sex toys, a butt plug and a bullet vibrator.
Yes. Keeping along with the military theme. A bullet.
He is way too excited about that.
Well, she whispered it and you yelled it.
She whispered, "We're going to Bahrain." She suspects
I think
someone
it's pronounced
forward.
Bahrain, not Baja. I think I'm just putting it out there. And the only
I'm
reason
so glad you stopped everything.
it's Bahrain. Bahrain.
Okay, because everybody was confused.
Well,
Yeah.
I was. I thought it was in Baja, Mexico. The only reason I know is because there's an F1 race there every year. I get my education from weird places.
I'm just picturing D-Day's face right now. Like,
He's so pissed. You know he is.
No, I'm questioning my choices at this point.
yeah,
Every
life
week.
choices.
Every week.
Bennett said she didn't know sex toys, butt plug, and vibrator. She whispered, "We're going to Bahrain."
Yeah.
She suspects someone forwarded the two packages to the U.S. Navy troops stationed in the oil-rich Middle Eastern nation. Pornographic materials or devices are not allowed in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The stern letter warned, sent from a U.S. Navy base in Bahrain, with the subject letter, "Adult item identified during X-ray email screening."
They saw the big fist.
Along with
Bahrain is so conservative that even Kim Kardashian was slammed by protesters as a porn star when she visited back in 2012 to promote a milkshake business.
Yeah, I like how they're like, even Kim Kardashian was scorned. Look,
yeah.
what happens when you're that's not like a huge stretch for anyone. Like,
Well,
Wait a
you
minute.
know,
Wait a
she's
minute.
used
wait a
to her milkshake bringing all the boys to the yard.
yeah,
Man, let's
Yeah.
hold on a second. So we all know how she got.
Yeah. She got
she got
famous.
famous on her back.
Yeah. Well,
Wait.
on her stomach.
I haven't watched it. I don't know the details.
But-
But I'm glad that you can clear that up.
You're welcome.
She isn't that by definition a
Yeah,
porn star?
that is a porn star. So why did they say even Kim Kardashian? Like-
I would assume a porn star would be somebody that made more than one. Maybe like a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, but Kang, that one hit probably sold.
That was
more-
on the book.
So
mean,
do I,
it's-
that's for sure.
Is it? It
It
is it
financed,
porn?
it financed the whole Kardashian empire.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it
Absolutely.
porn? Yes.
Yeah.
Was she starring in it? Yes. Did it make a ton of money? Yes.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah. Why do they say even Kim Kardashian like she's Mother Teresa or something like that? Like, of course they're going to be offended that she goes out there and tries to make milkshakes. That
Yeah.
sounds perverse to begin with. Jeez.
Everything sounds perverse.
The two
When Kim Kardashian's making milkshakes, we ain't thinking about like steak and shake. We're thinking
Yeah.
something
I
real
call-
gross.
I came to Bahrain to make milkshakes straight from the tap, boys.
Yeah,
Let's go.
exactly. Exactly. Talking about. I can't even say it. I can't even bring myself to say what I want to say.
So this lady, then she's
Uh,
got the letters like in
I
a
see
frame
that.
in her office. I'm telling you what I would do.
Yeah,
I mean, if I was in her business, which I'm not,
right.
but I would use that as advertising. I mean,
Oh, I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the Defense Department can't handle these big old dongs.
like there's a baker in
Yeah.
Columbus, and
Uh-huh.
she's got like a dark type, like, I mean, I don't want to call it like, it's like death metal is her thing, right? But it's
Screamo.
the most amazing product ever. Like it's amazing. Well, she started to get letters from like hardcore, like Baptist, Christian people.
Mhm.
So she turned it around and put the quotes on her business cards.
Wait,
Yeah.
so she's a what? A baker?
She's a baker. So she like it's called Bite
Okay.
This
Oh,
by
yeah.
Annie.
Yeah.
And she would
Yeah.
make what, like pornographic cakes or
No,
something?
Not at all. Not at all. But because it had like a dark, like there's skeletons and it's almost like a
Yeah.
funny Halloween type thing. She dresses in black.
Mhm.
They made a cake for somebody in the shape of an old school coffin. It
Oh,
was
so
just-
she's like Elvira, but a
Yeah.
cake baker.
yeah. And people like you look on her business cards and it's like,
Mhm.
I think this place was spawned by Satan and
Mm-hmm.
all stuff like that. So she puts that stuff, she uses it in her advertising.
Can we take this comment off the screen? Quite God, it's had a long life. Jeez.
Oh, my bad. I was reading the stories. My bad.
Jeez.
My bad.
That comment has more views than our whole show. Yeah, I mean the sex toy shop needs to use this as a marketing tool.
Well, she
For
said she definitely framed them and put them in her store. Over top of some
Donating
of the
bullet
toys.
vibrators for the troops or something like
Well,
that.
I just don't understand the arrogance of the Navy. Like, she's supposed to know who these people are that are ordering the crap. You know what I mean?
Also, what ground does the U.S. Navy? What authority does the U.S. Navy have over some Canadian person?
Exactly. That's the other point. Is this person lives in Canada? She could give two F's what the U.S. Navy thinks.
They
You know what
might
I mean?
fight better with a butt plug in. I don't know.
Who knows, man? They might.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a third story today.
Yes,
He said that like he was apologizing for.
I don't know what it is.
Well, the first
Just
two
excited for
stories
another
is
story.
so stellar that
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
not like the squirrels last week. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
pretty good.
Okay, so next story: escape monkeys run wild in St. Louis as AI hinders efforts to catch them.
What?
A troop
So-
of violent monkeys are on the loose in the city in Missouri, USA, and no one knows where they came from.
I know where they came from.
Where?
Huh? Oh, that was, that was a joke.
What?
I
All right.
don't know where they came from.
It says a troop of monkeys have spent days running wild in a U.S. city, and artificial intelligence is complicating efforts to catch them. The velvet monkeys were still at large in St. Louis, Missouri on
they
Monday
was. Yeah, they was.
after being spotted on Thursday.
Yeah.
It remains unclear who owns the monkeys, how they escaped, or even exactly how many there are.
Richard
Residents
Gere.
have reported capturing the primates, with some posting fake AI generated images to bolster their local officials said. But
I
the
could
monkeys-
just see Kang making an AI image of him shirtless, all of his chest hair out, with an escaped monkey sitting on his lap.
No, I would do it and then put the monkey's face on mine, so it looks like I'm like a huge monkey. Like, where the hell did this monkey come from? Who's giving it
That monkey's-
steroids?
That monkey is way hairier than a normal monkey.
How many bananas did this monkey eat?
Oh, jeez.
Animal control is
Yeah,
working with
that's
primate experts from St. Louis Zoo to recapture the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Velvet monkeys are native to sub-Saharan Africa,
Yeah.
where they are widespread.
Mhm.
The
I wonder what a
variety,
velvet monkey looks like.
if you'd only open your news story, they're here.
Is it
Um,
vervet monkey?
They kind of look like the monkeys that do the little
is.
symbols and do the flips.
Like on a street corner?
Yeah.
I don't think street corners of monkeys have been a thing since like 1850.
Probably not, but I'm just saying they look like the monkeys that do that. You're asking.
Apparently,
what
they
look-
weigh 7 to 17 pounds,
Yeah,
and sometimes they're called green monkeys because of the tint of their fur.
yeah,
Huh.
yep,
Residents have been urged to stay away from the monkeys.
yeah. They'll scratch your eyes out.
The species is described as intelligent and social, but may be unpredictable or aggressive under stress. It sounds like
Yep.
It sounds like CDOT, Kang.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was getting ready to say. It sounds like CDOT for sure. He
It-
gets
it
very
actually
irritable.
does. It does.
He gets-
That's true.
Yeah, very irritable and extremely aggressive on podcasts. That would be CDOT if they.
Yeah, I don't think it's just on podcasts. I think it's just in life in general.
It is. It is in
Well, it's definitely for that comment.
That comment is literally back up on the screen. What the hell? My wife told me today to
Yeah.
calm down today because
Yeah,
and I know that it's a daily thing.
yeah,
We went to Costco. I had to get a glizzy before coming back up the mountain.
right.
And we drove the Tundra, right, which is a nice new truck that I'm obsessive about ensuring that it stays new all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I parked way the F out in the middle of nowhere
Mm.
with no cars around us. Dude, I'll
Right.
literally walk. I don't care. I'll walk a freaking quarter mile to get to my car, if just as long as no one's parked around us.
Did somebody
gotta-
push a cart into it?
No, even worse. This other truck parked right on top of mine, like right next to it.
Ooh.
And my wife was like, this dude, of course he had to park right next to us.
Right.
And then I walk over there and the dude is in his truck still. And I'm mumbling mother effing mother. And I'm like
Yeah.
mumbling all this crap. And the dude saw me and then drove away.
Well, he was probably scoping out your truck for the tires, man.
He had a lifted Tundra too.
Well, that don't mean nothing. He could steal your tires and sell them to somebody else.
I bet he was probably itching to ding the door in it.
Probably. How dare he have a better truck than me? I'm gonna
Tries-
ding his door real quick while he's in here getting glizzies at Costco.
Quite literally on a daily basis, my wife has to tell me to calm down about something.
Yeah.
And she just uses the excuse, "Oh, your voice." And then she goes, "Don't talk.
So we used to wait on people like you when I was in high school. With we would have super soakers,
I need to know what people like me means."
people that parked way out like that.
Oh, God.
So we would sit in the car with a super soaker full of Nair and wait for them to come out with the groceries.
Nair?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then as soon as they opened up the trunk and started putting groceries away, we'd wait for them to pick up like milk or something and spray them in the head with it.
Jeez.
They'd
What, you
always
think
throw
you're the
milk.
only person that can have loads of hair or something like that? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Jesus. That what that's not that is not good. That's not good, King.
Well, I didn't say it was
That's,
good.
that's
I just said that's what we did in high school.
I don't think people should be doing that. I don't that just seems what have
The-
it got in
the-
someone's eyes?
And I will say the guy that had the thing with the roaches is the one that introduced me to this. That was his thing, and I was just in the car. It wasn't something I necessarily
That's
figured
effed
out
up.
how to do. Yeah,
But then you just continued to do it, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
You yeah, that you can't don't go around squirting people with Nair. That ain't
That was
Jeez.
the best. That was the best.
Yeah, that was back.
I never laughed so hard than seeing people that actually hand carried all their groceries and you
Oh,
roll up behind them and spray them in the back of the head with Nair, and then their groceries go flying all over the place. It was amazing. It was pretty funny.
It never happened in any of our cars. 'Cause
No.
we didn't-
No, I didn't need
Never did
somebody running down on me.
I did water, but not Nair.
you used to squirt people with water when they were walking out to their cars?
Yeah, if you hit them like in the crotch, they drop their groceries. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
pretty.
effed up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Like you've never done anything like that. Come on.
I don't think I have. I'm trying to think.
He just hides crappy underwear behind.
Correct.
Oh.
That ain't hurting people's groceries. That's just
It's
that's
hurting
just
Greg.
getting rid of soiled
Yeah.
drawers.
Yeah, it's
I
hurting
was in
someone's
the same
nose.
car once, and that kid had a BB gun,
Oh,
and the kid in the back seat took it and pumped it all the way up, and then he didn't even notice, but the kid put it point blank on the guy's hip and
Oh,
pulled the trigger.
oh.
I don't know that. I don't think I did that. The water gun in a parking lot. I think it was people we knew. I don't know. I don't know. I never knew you guys did Nair though. That's mean.
yeah, they would do. Keep in mind, this wasn't. I was in the car. It wasn't me pulling the trigger or nothing like that. But I was definitely present when they did the Nair.
There are people we grew up with that
Yeah.
any day you come home and you could see a news story where these people like did something heinous.
Oh.
Like some of these people were
Yeah.
twisted. To say
I-
the
Yeah.
Now, if
This individual was extremely twisted.
I would say if you shot me with Nair
Mhm.
through a squirt gun, you would get a much drastically different result or response than if you shot my wife with a squirt gun full of Nair.
Yeah.
She would kill someone.
Oh, sure.
Now we also did this to men. We didn't do it to women.
Yeah, a woman with
Yeah.
men, you're probably far safer to do this to
Yeah.
a man. And
Yeah.
and like God forbid one of the men get a hold of you, you know
Yeah.
that might not go well for you. But if a woman gets it, she ain't
It
giving
was
up ever.
you know what was amazing about this was the guy that drove had the most like it wasn't like a very common car. It was a common car, but it wasn't common. And I'm surprised nobody ever ran up on him. I really am.
It's the purple Honda Civic with the massive wing that is like the
No,
most noticeable
no, it was
car.
brown.
It was brown, and yeah, and it was stuck out like a sore thumb. Like the type of car was common, but the color and how it looked was not. And I'm just surprised nobody ever rolled up on him and just whooped his abs.
It was literally doo-doo brown.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it was
Dookie Brown.
I got a car in my subdivision that I've got my eye on after this
Yeah.
week.
Okay.
So we live up in the mountains and our driveway is difficult to get in, right? It's a very tight corner and able to pull a truck into it, you have to go wide and then go up the hill, right? And then pull into the driveway. Otherwise, you can't make the turn.
Okay.
And we were coming back around like 9:30 at night,
Mhm.
and this truck was riding my ass. Now, remember, I live out in the woods, and there's no lights. Like, it's dark as shit, and there are trees right on the side of the road, and there's deer and stuff everywhere. So I'm doing the speed limit's 20. I'm doing 25. And I put on my turn signal to turn into my driveway. And able to turn in, you have to go into the opposite lane and then make kind of like a U-turn, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I did that.
They
And the
ran up on you.
ran up on me, screeched the brakes, and honked at me. Dude,
Ooh, ooh.
I about just left my truck in the middle of the road and got out and mother effed someone. And my wife, once again, she's like, you need to calm down. You're in your work truck. You need to calm down. And I'm like, all effing shoot this person. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
So now I'm on the lookout for a green old Toyota Tacoma in my neighborhood. And if I see that dude, it ain't gonna be good.
It's not
Seems
going to
like
be good.
You may have taken it a bit far.
No, you don't. I'm just trying to get in my driveway. I even turn on my turn signal way ahead.
Mhm. You was and what it was you was just taking too long to turn in there, and that guy was just giving you a friendly reminder to
Yeah.
hurry the F up.
God
Hurry
forbid.
the F up. Hurry the F up. It
Yeah.
don't take that long to make a right, sir.
Yeah, God forbid I took 3 seconds of his life to turn into my own driveway.
That's you don't know what's going on in that guy's life. He could have really
Well,
had to go to the restroom.
I know what's going to go on in his life if I catch him. Bad stuff.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to hit him with the dildo or Bilbo.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is like going to
So-
show up in the court case? This is pre.
Yeah, I was about to say you pretty much just submitted on a national podcast, international podcast,
Yeah.
international podcast. How you're going to run down on somebody and whoop their abs
With the Bilbo Daggins.
with a sexual device?
Yep. You're going to wear the next news next week is going to be about CDOT. And we're going to read my.
Where are you going to use?
Yeah,
I'm going to go buy one.
he's going to go
Yeah,
get the
Here you
fist.
are.
He's going to go get the fist.
Yes, I am.
He's going to make sure it's extra veiny.
Yeah.
Hammer fist. It's the hammer fist, like they used to do. in the
What you
US.
going to do when its 24-inch arm rolls up on you?
Yeah.
Gonna get the Hulk Hogan.
Some people keep bats underneath their seats. So, hey, one of you guys keeps a bat underneath your seat, don't you?
Nope.
Don't you?
Nope.
Yeah.
I do not.
You've said it. You said you do.
Who, me?
Yeah. I think you've said it on this podcast. You're like, yep, I keep a bat underneath my seat.
No, I don't keep a bat under my seat.
Well, I'm gonna keep
I keep these things with me, you know.
holding up his fists. He is.
Yeah.
He's doing it right now.
I am.
Hands.
You actually, it's like you had a mirror or something. Yeah, I actually am.
Put the balls on them.
Yeah, I put the paws on them.
Hairy ass hands.
That's hey, you know, whatever helps them absorb the power behind this punch. You know?
All right. Well, boys, we're done. Anything for the people? I'm glad we got through this week with only offending 3 times.
Yeah.
Who did we offend?
I'm
Puerto
sure.
Ricans.
Oh, yeah. Well,
everywhere.
look, they're the first. The deaf kid's Puerto Rican. My friend, the deaf kid, he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, is he?
He'll be the first one to say the Puerto Ricans are a little spicy.
Yeah. Well, he can't hear it, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go around the horn and then we'll get out of here. CDOT, you can go first this week.
No, you
Tenants.
can't. No, you can't.
Oh,
No, I'm
I
kidding.
thought I was on mute.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you're good. You're good. I'm just kidding with you.
Tenants, if you're renting something from someone, don't mess with them. Just be good.
Yeah.
Handle your spirits in your own way.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Kang.
Well, I got a suggestion for those tenants. If you got spirits, smoke a J. if you got a dog and turn into the Scooby-Doo mystery gang and spoil somebody's scheme that they got going on.
Jinkies.
Yeah. Yep. It should come. Will is right. Corn dogs and corn on the cob should come with Surgeon General's warnings about eating them the wrong way.
I still don't know how to eat corn dogs the right way, I guess. I don't know. But I haven't eaten one since, so I'm scared.
Typewriter. Like,
I don't that's weird. If you saw someone doing that, eating a corn dog like a typewriter, you'd look at them weird.
You're eating the batter off first.
yeah. Yeah. I wonder that's a good question. Like, what's the etiquette for a man to eat a corn dog?
I would type that into Google, but I don't think I should.
Do you rip little pieces off like a banana?
Yeah, that might be the safe way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have to use a knife and just
I would
See, that means we've all eaten corn dogs the wrong way. That's what that means.
I don't eat corn dogs, so there's that.
I don't, but I would though. I like corn dogs.
I'm not a big fan.
What? Why?
I just never liked corn dogs, man. Even as a kid, I didn't like corn dogs.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah. You do.
Gosh dang it.
You walked right into that.
do you like the ones even in the microwave, or are we talking like deep fried crunch?
No, I want a crunch. I'd put them in the air fryer.
You want county fair corn dogs. You
Yeah.
don't
Wait a
want,
minute.
you know,
You make your own corn dogs
No,
in the air
no.
fryer?
No, because you can buy corn dogs and just heat them up.
That's what I'm saying. Are you
Yeah.
making them at home? You like them that much?
Oh, I've eaten probably, I'd say about 3 years ago. I went to Costco, and sometimes Costco just you can't resist, right? So there was a box of corn dogs, and I bought a box of 20 or 25 corn dogs about, I don't know, a couple years ago. Put those in the air fryer. They were wonderful.
Hmm.
You haven't eaten corn dogs lately?
For me,
I'm
it's kind of like
scared.
a fair food. I don't know. It's not, and I haven't been to a fair in years, so
right.
kind of weird.
That's kind of weird.
But I see the value in the corn dog. I mean, I'm certainly not against it. Right? I wouldn't. If you gave me one, I'd eat it.
How would you eat it?
I'd just eat it.
Yeah, like a perv apparently.
I'm secure enough in myself that I'd just eat the corn dog.
Would you eat it like while making eye contact with people, or would you like turn around and eat it?
Well, you know, we
Look
fat
them in the
people
eye.
think- we fat people think we're already on display when we're eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
There's a lot of judging going on when orders take place.
Yeah, it is. Knew it. He said knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing worse for me being a big guy than when the wife hands me all the takeout or like all the leftovers and the carry out to the car after we go to a restaurant and eat. Like, here, carry all this, and then she walks right out. She's thin and whatever, and here comes the big 300-pound dude carrying all the leftover food and drinks. Yeah, it's terrible.
Do your guys' wives eat leftovers?
They bring them home, and in my house,
Oh,
I have
leftovers.
the equivalent of the Flintstones garbage disposal at my house.
Yeah.
So we went to Longhorn and got steaks yesterday, and the wife had brought some steak home. And last night we come walking in the house, and the homeless person that lives in my basement was eating her steak.
Nice.
Leftover steak. So there's no shame there. I could take a half-eaten sandwich, and he'll eat the rest of the sandwich.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, my wife doesn't eat leftovers,
Yeah.
but
I
she
don't
brings
like
them
them
home. You don't like them?
I don't like them either.
Oh, I like
I'll do some leftovers. It just depends on where it's from and what it is. You know what I mean? Like if I go to like an Italian place, I'll do leftovers. Not so much with the Mexican or something.
No.
Like that. It just
What about
depends on what
Chinese?
it is. Well, I don't do Chinese food too often. But yeah, I would assume that would be along the lines of Mexican. I wouldn't want to do it.
Oh, I like leftovers. I like.
And
Chinese.
I've been reading a lot of stories about what they've been finding in the freezers of the Chinese places too, and I'm not too fond of that.
What are they finding in the freezers?
Like frozen like squirrel meat and
Oh,
roadkill and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah.
oh,
I got a relative who used to work for a fairly big corporation, and they used to order Chinese food at this same place
Mhm.
like regularly. And one day they ordered, and it came in, and they opened up the container, and there was a snake head looking at it.
Ooh.
oh my word!
Yeah, I think they figured out that everything tastes like chicken. So it don't matter what they throw in there, it's going to taste like chicken to you.
And they add enough spices that they can cover it up.
Yeah, exactly. So as we're sitting here, I'm scrolling down my Facebook feed here, right?
Oh, great!
And I have a person on here that I'm friends with.
Are you going to get in trouble from your wife for following this person?
No. This is a Mel. It says about to see the Michael Jackson, or see what this Michael talking about. Yee hee. And there's a picture of him from the waist down
Oh,
with the sparkly glove on, the slacks that Michael Jackson wore, the dress pants, the
Yeah.
white socks, and the dress shoes with a bucket of popcorn.
Oh yeah, there's
that's
He
There's
dressed.
a lot of
He
people.
dressed. He dressed like Michael Jackson to see.
Oh
the Michael
yeah,
Jackson.
I don't think the picture from the waist down. I don't think that means what he thinks it means in regards to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so either. But that's
The Michael Jackson things, it's like they're just skipping over some vital parts of what what happened in Michael Jackson's life.
well,
You know-
there are people who think that there's a conspiracy theory, and
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to get into it honestly,
Yeah. yeah.
but there are people who believe he was innocent. Let's just put it like that.
And the King being one of them.
Oh,
Yeah, me being one of them.
Oh,
you
really?
think- yeah,
Yeah,
you think
absolutely.
this is all a conspiracy about the children stuff?
So, Michael Jackson growing up in an industry that exploits children in ways that we shouldn't get into, like sexually and stuff like that. I think that he himself was sexually taken advantage of as a minor, and he was putting together this Neverland Ranch for these kids to come and it'd be a safe sanctuary for them. Now, if you listen to some of the people that he was accused of molesting, the Macaulay Calkins, the two Coreys from the 80s, if you remember
Corey
them.
Feldman.
Corey Feldman and Corey Hames. Corey Feldman said that he went to the police about a producer that was molesting him, and the cops kept asking him about Michael Jackson. And he was like, yeah, I mean, Michael Jackson's cool. He's never done anything, remotely like what this guy's doing. You know what I mean? I think what Michael Jackson did was odd. You know what I mean? I think that it probably looks worse than what it actually was, in my opinion. But, I'm not a victim. That's just my opinion. And I just made it off the information that I had to go on.
Speaking
And
of,
I also don't think O.J. Simpson killed the people he killed either.
oh jeez.
So, I mean, I honestly don't.
Oh, I don't know.
Her handyman was a serial killer, and he went around killing blonde women, and he was in jail, and he admitted to the murders while he was in jail.
You know,
Did
the crazy-
O.J. Simpson admit to it later on?
No,
he wrote a book that said, "If I did it, this is how I
Yeah.
would have done it."
this is how I would have done it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he wasn't smart about it, but he owed a lot of people a lot of money, so he wrote a book to get some of that money for those people.
So-
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing about Kane.
Mhm.
What he just went through, I could see him saying just to be funny, but then like 1 in 10, he really believes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
like Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So you never really know
No, I don't know. I don't know.
what he thinks is true and what isn't.
Speaking
Changes
of
moment to
social
moment.
media,
Yeah.
Corey Feldman has been making an appearance on my social media lately.
Nice.
Not that I follow him or anything like that, but he's an odd one.
Yeah.
He is a very odd one, and he's like trying to do Michael Jackson dances on stage. It's
Yeah.
interesting. It's something.
It's cringy for sure.
It is real cringy.
Yep. Yeah, it's not very good. I mean, I would never tell somebody to quit their dream, but
You might want to.
you might want to go back to acting there, Chief.
I don't.
Music's not it for you.
I think he has a reality TV show or something like that too. I don't know.
I know they did have one there for a little bit, and he had the other Corey living with him. But when he OD'd or whatever he did, yeah, not good.
All right. Well, it's on me, folks. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. We'll be back next week with 3 new stories. And thanks to Will and Schwarzkopf and the Russian for joining us today live.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other than that, folks, have a great week. Honky out.
Rodney's man meat.